Hello plant lovers. Today I have my beautiful snake plant. I actually wanted this for a little while, and the lady swapped with me with my Philodendron Brazil, which I have bought ages ago for $25. Now I need to learn about these plants and how to propagate it, so I have a little bit more, and it looks pretty healthy. Lots of shoots, lots of mother plants. So I'm just going to do a little bit of research about this plant and see if I can propagate it and how to propagate it so I have more plants. I have just trimmed some of the dead ones that was there, that was old. And this is a very nice plant. Apparently it doesn't need a lot of sun, so I will be able to put this in my bathroom, in the bedroom, just to decorate my room or any little nooks in the corner of the house. And again, I'm quite thankful for this because it is absolutely lovely. I love the two-tone, the colors, and the yellow edging. So as you can see, so lovely. Beautiful mother-in-law or snake plant. That's I have just got this morning. A lady swapped with me. I'll show you what I swapped. One of the plant that I actually swapped with. This is my Philodendron Brazil. I had 3 of these, 3 growing, but 1 in a separate pot plant. But this is my one to keep. So I swapped my plant, this plant, for that snake plant because I didn't have one. And now I am keeping these 2 beautiful growing, and I made my own little climber. So there you go. I'm waiting for it to grow as tall as possible and around. I did put this one a while ago, and like I said on my previous upload, I bought it when it was all so many yellows because the lady had direct sunlight and it actually damaged the leaves, but enough to survive and enough for me to rescue it. So since I bought it, I actually got 3 leaves out of this plant. So I got this one, this lovely variegated half, and then this is the newest one. Look at that perfect color, and this is that one. So this is how it's supposed to be, to look like the Philodendron Brazil. And then again, this other one here, this is turning nicely. They're going back to where it's supposed to be, the color, as it used to start these yellow, quite yellow, variegated. So I have 2 growing in my climber. This one's actually going sideways, so I need to go up. And I got a new shoot in here. Look how perfect that beautiful shoot. New leaves, and also over here. So this is my beautiful Philodendron climber. I also planted around it. I rescued my mom's zygo, which is pink in color. So I've taken all the dead leaves, and now it's giving me new ones. So this is new. So next year it will give me a beautiful pink flower. So I planted some on the bottom, and this is probably a couple months to 3 months worth of growth, and so far so good. They don't like a direct sunlight, so that's why I got it here outside in my veranda. And that is my Philodendron Brazil that I swapped for the mother-in-law tongue, which is the sisters, or the brothers, out of 1 out of 3. But this one, I'm keeping this because I love the look of this plant. So there we go. Let me show you another climber that I have. This is my marble Pothos, or Jasoninia, which is a climber plant, and absolutely gorgeous. This one is actually a very fast growing compared to my Philodendron, because look, it has given me more leaves. And yes, I did buy it a little bit bigger than the other one, but it has given me more leaves. And look at this lovely variegated leaves that I've got. So healthy and so happy with it. This one is super good, and it's climbing up and up and up. And I've got super new ones, which is going to be over the pole soon that I have created. I crocheted the pole, put some cocoa hash around it, and maybe some soil to help the roots grow into it. So as you can see over here, I'll just show you, there's a little bit of roots growing in the nodes, and it's going through the cocoa hash into the pole. So if I do trim it one day and I do want to propagate it and have more, I can just cut per nodes. But I'm not going to do that because I've already got a few that I have already planted, and this is my mother plant which I am keeping. I also got snow queen pothos that I have planted. They still kind of developing, but they're alive and I'm happy with it. They're not, they're not a fast growing one, but at least it's going to give me a little bit more bushy look once they come. So here's some more of my marble pothos that I have planted. See the difference between that? That's the same time as I planted this snow queen pothos. So you can see the snow queen is a quite slow grower, but that's okay. I don't mind it. I have plenty of time to wait. Another climber that I have started, this is my very first one, is the Camouflage ivy. I have bought this one probably about 3-4 months ago, and it was only a tiny little bulb like this. So there's only 2 in here. Yeah, so there's 2 plants. I merged them together, and now they've given me lots and lots of new growth, and I have already trimmed them a couple of times to grow some more. And I just love the variegation, I love the shape, I love the look, and it's just amazing. I love this beautiful plant. This is my actual first climber, and here it is. Look, it's overgrowing out of the climber, so I might have to direct it down somehow down the bottom to come back, and then once it grows a little bit more, I'll bring it back again to make it a really good bushy look. Now I made this climber out of just anything that I could find around the house basically, and this is my yarn that I used to crochet. I had a lot of leftover, so I used it, and it was just perfect color, and it's just it looks like a plant itself. So I thought that was a good touch. And along the bottom I also got some succulent that I planted. This one has grown a lot. It was only tiny when I did it, and so is this one. And I also cut some of the Camouflage ivy. As you can see, I've got some growing already in here, and that's nicely established, so it's got some nice roots. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 new babies which I can transplant into a separate pot. I just gotta be careful I don't damage the roots, so I can also share it to other people who may like to have one of these fascinating gorgeous plant, Camouflage ivy, so they can also have their very own climber like mine. And I know my mom would want some, so I have to send her one. She's in Queensland, so it's a long way from me, but I will send her 1 or 2, and she can start growing her own beautiful Camouflage ivy. There we go. So that's my 3 beautiful climbers: Camouflage ivy, Philodendron Brazil. I've got 2 in there like I said earlier, and I have also got my lovely marble pothos, and this is absolutely gorgeous. So I will wait for my other climbers, which is the Manjola, the Neon, and the rest. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy that. I will be posting some more about my plants and fish in the future. Thank you very much.